Ben is a good friend of mine who I've known for about 14 years now, he and his family. Ben is also a member of an Old Order Amish church in Lancaster County. Ben and I did a little Q&A, which you're about to hear. We did this in the car on the way to an auction, so you'll hear some background noise. But I tried to clean that up a bit. So Ben explains auctions and shares a couple of funny anecdotes. I just had fun speaking to him, and I hope you enjoy this as well. What is this place that we're going to? Who's going to be here, and what can you say?
Well, what we're heading for is Mel's Stables. It's behind New Holland. And what it is a driving horse auction. It's one they hold every month, the first Saturday of the month. I would say 90% of the audience is the local plain community, and it's a place to buy and sell driving horses primarily, although there's at times when they sell draft horses and mules and ponies as well.
Okay, so like buggy horses on the one hand, driving
buggy horses is what we're doing today.
Okay, or just the ones for farm work, basically. If you say.
Yeah, that's the definition of draft horse.
That's the definition of a draft horse. Okay.
And my son works there as a bid spotter. He takes the bids from the audience and conveys them to the auctioneer.
So he'd be the one kind of pointing out the bids on his section of the audience.
Yeah.
To get the auctioneer's attention. That's how we got someone. Okay.
The audience is bigger than one auctioneer can efficiently see.
And we're talking like more than dozens, hundreds of people.
About 100.
About 100 people.
Between 1 and 200 people is the typical attendance. So in Lancaster County, and with a lot of the other Amish populations in the nation as well, auctions are the time-honored way of doing business in a lot of instances. So the answer to the question is how often there are auctions. The answer is every day.
In Lancaster County, yes. For example. Okay, yeah. And this is the biggest Amish community, of course. 40,000 Amish people living here.
Right.
But these are not just attended only by the Amish, of course. This one is it's actually a Mennonite.
They are open to the public.
This is a once-a-month event, right, that we're going to?
At Mel's.
At Mel's, yeah. But just in general, if you think about all the school auctions, mud sales, benefit auctions, how many auctions are happening per week, let's say, in the community?
The other main livestock auctions is at New Holland Sales Stable. There it happens every day.
Every day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a weekly horse auction, and there's special horse auctions once a month on Friday evenings, I am thinking.
Okay.
But there's cattle auctions, sheep auctions, pork auctions. There's something every day.
Okay.
At New Holland. And then as far as real estate, auction is the preferred method of conveying real estate. Auctions seem to be the preferred method of dispersing an estate.
Okay.
For example, or downsizing. Like if you want to retire from farming, for example, an auction seems to be the way to disperse your herd dispersal, your equipment dispersal, etc.
It's a business event. It's a place to buy and sell, but it's not only about business, is it?
No, there's of course a social aspect to it. You meet people that you haven't seen in a long time. In fact, the last time we were there at Mel's Stables, one of Mary's old boyfriends was there, and he did not recognize her.
Mary, your wife?
Yep, okay. Mary, my wife's old boyfriends was there, and he did not recognize her. I had to introduce him to her, and Mary comes home and she says, "Ben, I'm so glad I married you, and not him."
You felt good.
Yep.
Okay, so you can have interesting social encounters at auctions.
Very much.
Okay.
And some people go only for that.
Only for that.
But to me, it's a business event.
Business event, yeah. So do all Amish people love auctions?
No, it really depends on personality. I don't like auctions.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it's hot, crowded, and noisy. And as I said before, I need more time to make buying decisions. I have to think them through before buying them in the heat of the moment. And for that reason, I don't care for them.
Gotcha. So what you're saying is you're coming along as a favor to me today.
Well, Yeah, somewhat.
Because I'm driving.
Yeah, that's right. I have to go with you.
You're a hostage, basically.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But no, the real reason is my son works there as a bed spotter, as I said before.
Right.
And it's like attending his school program or in the outside world, a sporting event that your children participate in. It's a way of connecting with them and honoring them with your presence and taking part in their life, even if only as a spectator.
Sounds pretty good. I guess we'll also have some good food there too.
Yeah, well, if you like hot dogs and shoe pie and whoopie pies and pork sandwiches and all that other healthy stuff, there's, they stay away from the rabbit food like salads and, so it's, yeah, good tasting food, put it that way.
Okay, so we should be food heaven then.
Yep.
All right, sounds good.
Oh, 9,800.